Hi everyone, so today we are going to be making homemade baked naan bread, not anything sweet today. So we're going to start off with getting our yeast activated. I've already got some here ready. All I'm going to do is get my hot water. I am using my baking cups for this again. This is a 1/3 cup. And a 1/3 cup of milk. And to that I am going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. And then I'm going to add my yeast. What I'm going to do is mix that and keep it aside. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that aside for now. Over here I've got my plain flour and my self-raising flour. To that I am going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And I've got a few herbs here. So I've got a pinch of salt, black pepper and parsley. And the parsley is optional. You can leave that out if you want. And I'm just going to give that a quick whisk. And all I'm going to do now is add this mix. I'm just going to spoon mix that. You can spatula mix it, you can also hand mix it, it's entirely up to you. Okay, and as that's coming together, just going to add a teaspoon of oil. If you don't want to use oil, you can add a teaspoon of melted butter. Okay, and now I'm going to knead this with my hands. So I'm just going to add a little bit more oil to my hand. I'm just going to gently fold it into a ball. Not going to over knead it. Okay. At this point I'm going to add a bit more of milk. And just bring it all together. And then we have our naan bread dough almost ready. I'm just going to brush a little bit of oil around the bottom of the bowl and around the dough as well. I'm going to let that rise about 1 to 2 hours. I'm going to cover that. And the next thing, once it's had a rise, we're going to pop. Once that's had a rise, we will pop it and knead it, and then form little dough balls and roll them out. And this is the tray I shall be using. It's a very good non-stick tray, so I don't need to brush any oil or butter on this. I will preheat this for about 3 minutes. Once I've rolled out my naan bread, I will put it across here and bake it in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just keep an eye on them. There's no need to turn them. They will get an even bake, and I will show you the end result.